there wasn't any draft. The draft ended, I think, in 1974 after the Vietnam War. At the time, I was in the National Guard, actually. And I had gone in the Guard, I had gone away from my initial training and my job training. Came back, and like 3 months after coming back from the training, I did my 2 weeks active duty in the Guard in Kentucky, actually. Fort Campbell, I think it was. And when I came back, I was working for Jewel as a checker at the time, and really didn't like it all that much, so I decided to go active duty. I went in, I got to Fort Hood December of '88.
So wait, you said you were in the National Guard before you joined the war? Why'd you join the war?
Well, I went in '88 and the war was actually '91, and I went overseas for the war in September-ish of 1990. I didn't go over as fast as I would have if I were like a combat soldier. I was a helicopter mechanic, but we had to get over there sooner than some because we supported all the aircraft.
Oh, wow.
I think the first CAV, I was in a unit called the DISCOM, the Direct Support Command. We maintained all the helicopters in the first CAV division, which was like 1,500 of them total.
Well, then how long was your day, like, working with?
Well, usually pretty much a regular 8-hour day when we were at Fort Hood, but during the war it was pretty much all day. I mean, it's not like we could go home and watch TV when we were done, or go out to see a movie because the nearest movie was, 6,000 miles away. I mean, we lived in tents in the middle of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Oh my God, what was that like?
Not so fun. I mean, our shower was a stall with a big water tank over it. And you stood under it, opened the valve. At first, usually cold because, it gets cold at night in the desert. But later they put heaters in it, so it wasn't quite as cold. It wasn't, a hot shower, but it wasn't freezing cold.
Okay, when you say you're a helicopter mechanic, what exactly did you do, like?
Oh, well, the job I had in the National Guard was working on the engines themselves. They're actually jet engines, only instead of an exhaust going out the back, pushing it forward, it spins the drive shaft that turns the rotors, the main rotor and the tail rotor. And it's a regular jet engine otherwise. And my job in the National Guard was to work on them, disassemble them, inspect them, fix them. But when I went active duty, that job, they didn't have an opening for someone who had that job in the active duty Army. So I took a similar job. The first one was aircraft power plant repair. The one in active was aircraft power train repair. So I already knew how to fix the engines, and then I learned how to fix the drive shafts, the transmissions, the rotors themselves, the controlling.